Today, I'm going to show you how to disassemble this shock. This is a front shock for a Nissan GTR. So, first thing you want to do is pop this little cap right off the top here where the wire goes in the top for your damper adjustment. Kind of work your way around back and forth, and then boom, your little cover is off and it's all good. Next thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a spring compressor tool. I'll show you what I have. I bought these yesterday. These are spring compressors. There's two hooks on the bottom and there's one hook up on the top, just like that, and then tighten it down. I like to rotate it around as high up as it will go. Now, you don't have a whole lot of room to work with here, so this is going to be kind of like your support one, and the one on the other side will be your main pincher. Now, you do want to be careful with these motherfuckers, because some of these cheap ones are known to break, like the spring compressor tools, I mean. But really, at this point, it's probably going to stay right where it's at. And your best bet is to get yourself some PB Blaster next. Just spray it like real gentle, like up on this top nut. That's why you should not do it too hard. Alright, well, after giving it a little bit of time to soak, it should be easy to turn out now, so let's see what we got. Go ahead and put your screwdriver on there. Boom. That's why you should always have a can of PB Blaster around, because that motherfucker will loosen anything. Nut comes off. Little tap. The whole mount assembly with the cover comes off. Now you can pull your spring off, set it aside in case you need to reuse it. Most people don't. We got some gunk up here. Let's clean it off. Now this shock is definitely leaking. So we're going to be sending this one off to get rebuilt. Back to our good friend, the PB Blaster catalyst. We're going to spray right around this collar here. And it's going to soak all the way around. We'll put a little bit up there. We'll move it around. So then you just kind of need to, well, start knocking this thing up here. Like this whole area needs to be kind of cleaned and lubed up a little bit. And then after a while, that should come free. You should be able to turn these. When it comes up, it's going to get to this collar here. You're going to need your hammer again. Just go back and forth. It'll pop up. It's just a dust cover. And then it pops up. Then you take this up here to this tiny little collar right up there. Just kind of tap around. Alright, then it'll come free, but it won't come all the way up because right here there's a little bit of a pinch to stop that from coming up. So what you're going to want to do is grab either a file. I happen to have a Dremel on here with a little disc bit. What I'm going to do is just kind of put on number 1, shave it off a little bit. Shave it off a little bit without actually trying to dig into it. And now this little guy will be able to come off. Then you can get that little guy off there. And then that'll come off there. There's a little O-ring inside of there, you can probably see. Here's what the bottom side of the shock looks like. Inside of here is actually rather clean compared to the other shock that I just disassembled a few minutes ago. And that's pretty much it. That's how you disassemble a front GTR shock.